The news of my friend Kelsey Foster spread like wildfire the next day. She was in a crash the night before, and her chances of living were slim. She was heading home and hit a car almost head-on. Rumors flew about her texting while driving, and soon those rumors were confirmed. Needless to say, the accident opened my eyes, as well as the schools, to the dangers of texting while driving. Today I would like to persuade you to think twice before texting while driving. Let's start with some simple facts. Driver's inattention is the leading cause of car crashes. The popularity of cell phones have grown over the years. It has become obvious that using cell phones, especially texting while driving, is extremely dangerous. More and more states make laws against use of cell phones while driving. Despite the laws, people still use phones while they're driving. Now let's look at some statistics to help us understand the full extent of texting while driving. Teenagers text while driving more than you'd expect. Teenagers say that texting while driving is their number one distraction. Over one-third of all teenagers, over one-third of all young drivers, 24 years old and younger, admit to texting while driving. 34% of 16 to 17-year-olds admit to texting while driving. Almost 50% of drivers between the ages of 18 and 24 are texting while driving. 48% of young Americans ages 12 to 17 say they have been in a car with a driver while texting. Adults text while driving just as much as kids. 1/5 of experienced adult drivers text while driving. Texting while driving is extremely hazardous. Of all cell phone related tasks include picking up the phone, dialing, or reaching for the phone. Texting while driving is the most dangerous. For every 6 seconds of drive time, the driver spends 4.6 of those seconds with their eyes off the road. Texting while driving is 6 times more likely to cause an accident than driving intoxicated. Studies have found that texting while driving causes a 400% increase in time spent with eyes off the road. In conclusion, texting while driving is extremely dangerous and deadly. You should never text behind the wheel, no matter what. I wish someone had persuaded my friend Kelsey to not text while driving that night. Fortunately, she is still living and is on a very long road to recovery. Don't take any chances behind the wheel, especially those that can be completely avoided, such as texting. You may not be as lucky as Kelsey. Now I'll show you some pictures of what could happen when texting while driving. First is Kelsey's car. Second picture is Kelsey 4 days after being put in the hospital. Picture 3 is Kelsey with a friend after after they made her pretty. 20 days after her accident, she's getting her stitches out. Kelsey walking for the first time, and 21 days after the accident. Kelsey leaving the hospital, her finally being home, Now she's almost 3 months after the accident, and she's healing good and on the right road. And no texting while driving.